Buongiorno, good morning everybody. Joe Di Meo here of Joe Unscripted. I am in Sulmona, of course. And look at this beautiful weather. Today we are blessed with wispy clouds, full sun, and look at those gorgeous mountaintops full of snow. I have a dilemma today that I want to share with you. Yes, a dilemma, but something very, very trivial. Yeah, very trivial. So where I am staying, I have a washer machine, to wash my clothes, but I do not have a dryer. Well, hold on, I do have a dryer. It's this right here. I need to hang my clothes to make them dry. So this is where I'm conflicted. I want to be out there today. I want to go into the mountains. I had plans to go to Procrastintor. I had plans to go to Introdacqua. I had plans to just find a lovely place, particularly with weather like this, to document life here in Abruzzo, to share a story with you. But my problem is that I need to wash my clothes because this weather's not going to last. And when I put my clothes in the washer, I need to hang them. I have to hang my clothes. I gotta hang my clothes. I don't hang my clothes in the United States. No, part of me felt like looking for a cleaner around here, some business that washes clothes and dries them and folds them and gives them to you nice and packaged. But on the other hand, I am Abruzzese. I am living here right now. Let's just say I know I'm technically on vacation, but I am living here right now, and I want to go along with the rhythms of somebody from Abruzzo. Now, there are certainly people here who have washers and dryers, but for the most part, that's not my situation. I could easily reach out to somebody and say, hey, can I come and wash my clothes at your house? Do you have a dryer? But I don't want to do that. The purpose of this video, more than anything, is to talk about the rhythm of life and how important it is to do things in real time. Because if you procrastinate, and I am a procrastinator like you have no idea, you can really foul things up. Yeah, really. Imagine people here who need to take care of their land, take care of their animals. They need to work daily on all the tasks required to get certain things done. Whether they need to till the soil, get things ready to close out the season before winter comes and the snow settles. Make sure they have enough hay for their animals. Make sure there are no fruits left over on the trees, because even the ones that might not be ripe are good for something. Prepping the soil for next year. Now, mind you, many people don't do that here anymore, but there is a segment of the population where that is their daily life. I guess you can call it the rhythm of the farmer. And one thing we need to understand is that folks that rely on the seasons to do what they do in life, they cannot afford to procrastinate. I am a firm believer that the folks that are farmers, the people that are out there and have more traditional ways of making a living and providing for their families, they have a more wholesome life. It's a harder life, but it definitely is more wholesome. So as I record this video, it isn't so much about me washing my clothes as it is me needing a necessity to wash my clothes today because I need this kind of weather to be able to hang my clothes. Again, I'm conflicted because I want to be out there, but I can't. I need to stay home. Then on the other hand, I'm here and I want to enjoy my life as if I lived here. And the plans in the very near future is to return here with my mom, with my wife, and try to live 6-7 months out of the year here, and try to slow things down and do things more traditionally. We are blessed with so much technology at home. I can do my clothes at 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. I just go downstairs, I put them in the washer machine. I forget about them sometimes. I need to rewash them. Then I put them in the dryer. Then they stay in the dryer for 2 days. Then I have to fluff them up. Or sometimes my wife just does it because she is way more methodical and regimented than I am. I love you, Tatiana. So today, instead of filming something out in the mountains, I am going to go through the process of just being home, and we'll chat about this. And you'll see me washing clothes. Such a mundane thing, but it's just part of living, and that's what's important to me. This isn't a channel just about traveling and seeing places. This is something where we can explore our own mind, how we feel about things, our human condition, our humanity, some of the challenges that we have as humans. And I'm using the simple act of needing to wash my clothes to make a point more than anything. And these sort of videos also help me to reflect on things, to say, hey, you know what? Don't procrastinate. Because boy, do I procrastinate. And just get things done. So starting now, I'm going to document my day. I'm going to be cleaning the house up a bit. I've been gone most every day from morning till night, so I've neglected things. I mean, it's just me here. I don't have a ton, but I have clothes that I need to wash, especially my warmer gear. I have a lot of long sleeve stuff because I have to dress in layers. So I need to get them washed. It's that simple. So let's go through the process and we'll enjoy it. And then hopefully I'll be wrapped up by, 12, 1 o'clock, and then I can head into the mountains for a few hours, all right? So let's get this done. I gotta wash my clothes and I gotta hang them. Yep. All right, let's stop procrastinating. I'm procrastinating now by filming this over and over and telling you the same thing. So let's get in the house. Now, let's get the party started. Since we're talking about process, another thing that stresses me out here is you have to recycle things properly. And, you have stuff like plastic. In the States, there's two things. You have paper and plastic goes in a bin and everything else goes in the trash. Here, I don't think so. There's a booklet. This is a long booklet that tells you every single thing you need to recycle and where it goes. And it goes into a few bins. Let me show you. I'm gonna put my hat back on, it's cold. All right, here we have it. We have glass. We have plastics and metals. We have like general trash. And then we have paper. And then we have organic. When they come pick this stuff up, if they find that you put the wrong thing in the wrong bucket, you get fined. Yes, you have to pay money. And that is not a good thing. And given the fact that, I am here temporarily, I would hate for Rosella and Arturo downstairs to have to pay a fine because I didn't put things in the right place. So I have been stressing out about what to put where. I got to look through the list and I got to interpret what they mean on that list. And sometimes it doesn't always make sense. I bring this up, I know we were just talking about washing clothes, but I bring this up because this is also something you need to be rhythmic about. There's certain days they pick up different types of trash. Let me show you the list, or the calendar, I should say. And this right here tells you when they pick up various types of trash. See, this is a schedule for all the different types of trash they pick up, and you got to put it outside on those days. If you miss it, good luck. Obviously Italy is a small little nation. There's not a lot of land here. So recycling things properly is really important to making things work here. In the States, we have these giant piles of trash and incinerators and all that, but we also have an incredibly large country, and they can't afford to do that here, for that matter, anywhere in Europe, because it's a collection of very small countries for the most part. So I'm gonna be cleaning my kitchen today as well. I got some stuff here, I got my eggs, I got my tomatoes. I gotta recycle these guys. My kitchen is a little messy from the last half a day or so. And if we go into the living room here, I have all of my video gear. I have to organize because I use this stuff all the time. This is all the stuff. Well, this is not all of it. I even have this, and I have this, and I have this. So I'm not your typical traveler who just shows up with some clothes. I wish I did do that. I wish I could just hop on a plane with a little backpack with some clothes and just enjoy myself, but I am a creator. This is what I do. I own a creative agency in Boston, and I do photography, videography, branding, marketing, all that stuff. And this is intrinsically part of who I am. I need to create, I need to share. I enjoy doing this. So I gotta get to the clothes. I gotta go wash my clothes. I'm procrastinating, people. I really am. All right, we're gonna do this. Gotta be responsible. So this is my pile of clothes. Not that you need to see my underwear, but there's a good amount here. And they're gonna go in there. Isn't this cute? So used to those giant washers at home, you know, for top loading, just giant, everything is American and big. Now I do have this dress shirt. Now this requires me to wash it separately, but I'm not gonna deal with this. I have another dress shirt. I think I'll just bring this back home, sort of dirty. I've only worn this once, maybe twice. Let's grab these clothes. I dropped some, but I can't stop recording. I'm gonna throw them in here. What? Do 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 do. I dropped the sock too. I really didn't tell you that. Did that close? Yep. All right, I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna take a look to see how this works. The one I have at home is very digital. This is very analog. So here we have, that's Condigino, that's bleach. And this is what we need. That's detergent. All right, so I want to wash my clothes with cold water. Maybe we'll do 30 degrees. No, we'll do 20 degrees. All right, let's see here. Detergent goes there. I can't do this with one hand while holding my iPhone. Okay, now I'll pretend I'm doing it. There we go. And we're not gonna put that much. We don't wanna put too much. There aren't that many clothes in here, right? Hello? Anybody in there? There we go. Tatiana, aren't you proud of me? All right, I'm gonna set this to, I think 13. Sport light, I think that covers me. Sport intensive. I didn't do any running, or I've been basically just regular sweat, people. All right, again, we have 20. I have no idea what this means. It must be how fast it cycles, how fast it spins. Well, let's pick 450, what the heck? And this says, Avio, start. Bye-bye, clothes. Are you gonna do anything? Ah, here we go. 3 hours? Are you kidding me? Maybe echo time will make less? I don't get this. Oh, maybe that means the door's not locked all the way? Maybe this needs to be pushed in? I don't know. Stop it, sock, stay there. Ah, it didn't click, I think. Ah, we got it figured out. Here's the sound. Tatiana, aren't you proud of me? Tatiana does the clothes most of the time at home. I can't lie. I probably do it once a week. That might even be a lie. Yeah. All right. That's it. Now I gotta go take care of other things. We'll see. Maybe I'll show you what else I'm doing. I'm just doing general cleanup. It's probably gonna be boring. I want this video mostly to be about not procrastinating and just getting my laundry done, all right? I'll be back. Don't procrastinate, people. You know, now that I think about it, I probably should have started this process way sooner, because there's a little corner here with sun, and that sun's gonna be gone soon. So I already messed up. This guy should have gone there, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna hang my clothes and they're absolutely not gonna be dry, and I'm gonna have to go in the house, bring the rack in, come here and probably put them near the radiator. My kids used to call this the heatiator when they were little. See, I'm not doing the right thing. I should have started this. I should have had the clothes washed right away this morning, so I could have taken advantage of the sun. But also it's learning how the sun works here. And since it hasn't been sunny, you don't understand the rhythm of the sun. It's all about rhythm, people. The rhythm. Here, oh, I know why. I was so used to the October and November rhythm. November, that's November. Today is December 1st. It's a different rhythm. That's why I messed up. You know, today is also another reset day for me because I haven't been eating properly. I've been eating sporadically at all times of the day. At home, I do intermittent fasting with my wife. I basically eat between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's basically when I eat. And then from 2 p.m. until 8 a.m. the next morning, I fast. I don't eat anything. And it's been pretty easy and it's worked lovely and I feel great. Here, I've been definitely off my schedule. And today I promised myself that I would get back into it. I've been doing a lot of walking. I brought my exercise bands, so I'm going to be exercising every morning again. I did it while I was in Florence. I did it when I was in northern Tuscany. I did it when I was in France, and then I let it go this last 6 days. So time to get back, I can't speak, get back into the rhythm, people. Because I've noticed, I've been looking at pictures when I first arrived, and I got a little chunky developing around my neck. I don't like that. So I'm trying to figure out, as far as hanging the clothes goes, what the best approach is going to be, because I don't have a lot of vertical space here to hang stuff. Here I do. Hopefully this will be enough, but I was thinking there's a little extra rope here. I might end up taking this, unraveling it, and basically running it this way so I can actually hang my clothes this way so it gets a little bit more airflow. What do you think? Is that a good idea? By the time I post this, I'll be done, but please do leave a comment. And let me know who you are. Introduce yourself. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what your connection to Abruzzo is. Keep in mind, this channel isn't only going to be about Abruzzo. I happen to be here right now. When I go back home to Boston, I'll still be interacting with you. I'll be showing you around Boston. Wherever it is that I might be traveling, if I bump into people. And as I said, I love to tell stories and connect with people who have stories to tell. So I hope you stay as a follower even after I leave Abruzzo. Throughout the next few months, I'll be talking about my experiences here. I have a podcast called Joe Unscripted that I started probably about 2 years ago. I ended up publishing about 20 episodes and then let it go. But I think as part of this project, I'm going to continue that. So it'll be the YouTube page, a podcast, and the Facebook page. I don't know about Instagram. I might throw some stuff on there, but I'm trying to limit how much social media I do. Ultimately, I have lots of great folks like you here on Facebook that interact with me, and it's just a great place to be. So this here, la 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 la. See what I mean? I am a genius, people. I am a genius. With my luck, this will tip over. You know what I could do is I could actually attach it to a chair that's more sturdy. I have shorts on. If my fellow Italians saw me outside with shorts, this makes no sense. I have a hat, I have a jacket, and I have shorts on. They're actually my pajama pants. But don't tell anybody. You know, these bring back such memories of my grandmother. You know, as a kid, Nonna Nicola would hang her clothes outside in the back of the house and along the fence on the left side of the house. And these are called mollette in Italian. And my brother and I used to put these on our fingers. Let me show you. And pretend we had long nails. You know, I'm almost 54 years old, but I still feel like I'm a kid. And Nonna Nicola was always so patient with us because, you know, here she is hanging her clothes, and she used to put her bed sheets up high. She had the clotheslines in the back of the house, And my brother and I used to love the smell of the clothes after they were washed. And we would basically run up and down through the sheets. And I still remember that like it was yesterday. And, you know, I probably would have yelled at me. And Ananiqua never yelled at me. She just smiled and laughed and embraced the moment. And I really, really miss her. Now I gotta get these things off. So another thing that I can't procrastinate with is downloading all of my footage from all my cameras. Because if I don't do that on a regular basis, I end up with thousands and thousands of files. And then I gotta figure out what day I did what, on what hour, and what location, blah, 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 blah. So right now I'm gonna download some stuff I did yesterday. See here, I go to my files, and these are all the videos I shot yesterday with this little tiny camera. While I'm driving, I typically use this. See, that file would be me driving. Then I hit transfer, and I save my files to 2 different locations in case something happens. I have 2 drives. These are very expensive. This, where is it? This one right here cost me almost $500. And this one here was, I think, $250. So, you know, doing this kind of stuff just requires a lot of time, patience, and a boatload of money. I have my trusty charger. Take this everywhere I go. I got my Apple Watch. Lots of cables. I have cables everywhere. Cables, cables, cables. Okay, files are transferring. Back to cleaning the house. They're washing. Wow, that's fast. It's shaking. It's shaking. You know, everything brings back a memory. The washing machine started shaking, and my grandparents had one that was pretty old. And when I used to be in the bathroom as a kid, when the thing would start spinning, the thing would like literally move towards you. It was shaking so fast. And it used to kind of freak me out. It had monster-like qualities. When I saw that doing that, I was like, I remember those days. All right, the clothes are ready. Hello, clothes. Are you ready to be hung? La bagnarola. That's it. I don't have much. I already did laundry when I was in Florence. There it is. I wear Hanes. What do you wear? This is the laundry can. All right, time to put my jacket on. I'm gonna change hats for you. I'm gonna put my laundry hat on. Does that look good? Is this the right way for the laundry hat? All right, since I'm working with one hand because I'm filming, I gotta do things a little bit more complicated. La 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 la. There we go. So I use these rocks to weigh this down so it's a little bit firmer. And then I'm gonna hang the stuff that I really need to dry fast right here. And of course the rest will go here. This is my super handy shirt. This keeps me warm all day. Does that look good? I don't think so. We'll have these hang so they dry. Very important. Hello, people. That looks good to me. Although I have to stagger it a little bit so that more air gets through. There we go. And just in case there's a windstorm, patak. My socks, my beautiful socks. These are expensive socks. These are $25 a pair, but they're guaranteed for life. believe it or not, all I have to do is go back to the store and they'll give me a new pair if there's holes in them. This is the shirt that I live by. You can't see much of it now. It's a long sleeve and it's so warm. This is one of my base layers. I need this. And my colleagues used to say, "Scutalo, scutalo." And I love these pants. These are my super active pants. They dry fast, lightweight, and I take them every time I travel. And they are cool. Those will have to go there because I need length. All right, the rest of these I'll take care of now. Red ones are for socks. Actually, what am I doing? I need to put these on so that they're more exposed to... They hang lower, see? All right, it's all hanging. Now this part is exposed to the sky, so let's hope that some birds don't ruin my life today. The sun is definitely gone, and it's chilly, which means it'll take some time for these to dry, but it's okay. I have enough to wear today. What I'll end up doing is later tonight when I come back home, I'm hoping they'll be 2/3 the way dry, or maybe half dry. Then what I'll do is I will take the clothes rack and I will bring it in the house, and the coup de grace will be to put them near the radiator, and that's it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was fun for me to do. You know, we learn from this kind of stuff. I'd like to think. You know, again, I was talking about procrastinating and making sure we get done. We do things at the right time, and it's really important. And the rhythm of life takes us in different directions. I am a master procrastinator, and today I said no. You're going to do the laundry. You're going to stay home. You're going to get it done. But now I'm all set because I get to go in the shower, clean up, shave, and head out and go find something to do in the beautiful mountains of Abruzzo. All right? If you like this video, please let me know. Please comment, please share. Yes, I am a goof. You start seeing different sides of me. Even though I am almost 54 years old, I still feel like I'm 12 on most days. I think my kids are more mature than I am. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe DiMeo, and this is Joe Unscripted. Until next time.